Kirshner.
Thank you, Mr. Walters. In keeping with tradition, I will acknowledge my 5 minutes of comments are the last part of our program before formally announcing our new graduates. Perhaps breaking from tradition, I will begin with a confession, and that is I'm quite anxious, and I would venture a guess that I'm the second most anxious person in the room. My apprehensiveness is partly a result of the natural intimidation of speaking in front of hundreds of people, and the excitement of having my eldest child in this awesome senior class. I'm appreciative that I am chair of the Board of Trustees and respect the tradition that accompanies the role of offering a few words. However, I look at my alma maters where recent commencement speakers included a Navy Admiral SEAL who delivered what was widely considered one of the best commencement speeches ever, or at my graduate school where a U.S. representative spoke eloquently about criminal justice reform and community empowerment. So in thinking about what I could possibly offer, I quote my high school graduation speaker and one of my heroes, Senator John McCain from my home state of Arizona. Upon recently receiving a prestigious humanitarian award, he said, quote, "Among the few compensations of old age is the acuity of hindsight." Seniors, perhaps the acuity of my hindsight and the ability to look back 30 years to when I was in your seat will allow me to offer a nugget of wisdom. Admittedly, I don't remember what Senator McCain said in 1987, and I certainly don't recall who was chairman of the board. But what I do remember today is far more important than anything I forgot along the way. And that is a very simple concept. Enjoy the moment. Don't worry, this is not about mindfulness or a lecture on monastic meditation. Enjoy the moment. Simple, obvious, perhaps even overused, but also too often unobserved by our entangled minds that are preoccupied with our endlessly driven agendas. As Senator McCain said, with the acuity of hindsight, the notion of enjoying the moment has become increasingly important as I grow older. Lest you think that is a nice but somewhat hollow concept, let me try to put in perspective how important this very moment is. Many in the audience will recall Charles Schulz, who was known for being the creator of the Peanuts comic strip starring Charlie Brown. Even in this day and age, with Spotify and Netflix scaling to 70 million